I wouldn't say that Washington had an aversion to monuments. He just didn't need a monument to himself. He was self-possessed. He knew who he was. He had amazing humility and grace, and then this willingness to cede at the height of the military and then political powers to give both up. The need for a monument to yourself before you've done anything is an insecurity, and the historical antecedents are all with dictators and emperors and things like that who build monuments to themselves because they see themselves as the state. You know, Louis XIV famously said, "L'État c'est moi," the state is me. And that's not the democratic ideal. That's not why the revolution was fought. It was not why the Civil War was fought. It's not why somebody landing in Omaha Beach was fighting. They weren't going to get paid. There wasn't empire or territory. It was about an idea, and the idea is about human liberty and freedom. And that should be the pole star. And then if you have served those interests, then the people of this republic will genuinely and authentically reward you, probably in death, with the monuments that you deserve. But when you make your own monuments, what does that say?
I was at the White House earlier today, and you can see the UFC arena that's been built there. There's also going to be a MAGA rally for the 250th on the National Mall. There's commemorative coins and passports and potentially $250 bills with the president's face on them. What do you make of how this administration is approaching the historic moment of the 250th?
Well, they're not. They're not asking us Americans to look into our past, our complex, as all pasts are, just as every individual understands the complexity of the dynamics of their families and their family's history. We're not being asked to look at it. We're being told to abbreviate it, to make it only positive, to just have it be, a sunshine story, and to not even do that. As you say, these are all examples of a deep and abiding insecurity. The greatness doesn't need it. The best memorial there is in all of Washington is the Lincoln Memorial. It's one of the most extraordinary places on the face of the earth, which will be cheapened by some of the activities of this thing. The monument will survive. But Lincoln, like Washington, needed no monument in his lifetime. He wasn't worried about what it was that people would do to build in honor of him. And I would just say those two men's contributions and many, many others are significant of heralding, and that you have to get past the presidency for the country to judge, not for you to judge how great you are.
What do you